Good morning, my dear students. So, in this class, we have been discussing about properties of triangle. Your sixth chapter, properties of triangle that have been discussed on the last class. Now we are going to the classification of triangle is already been discussed, and the notes. I hope all are you completed all your class notes. And today we are going to discuss about the properties of triangle. The first property is sum of angles. Okay, first property is sum of angles. So the sum of the as you know, a triangle have three angles. So the property is the sum of three angles in a triangle is always equal to 180 degree. Okay, write it on your notebook. Draw the picture of a triangle and write the sum of three angles of a triangle is always equal to 180 degree or two right angle. Two right angle means 290 degree, which makes it 180 degree. Okay, so sum of two angles in a three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So the first property was sum of angles in a triangle. So we have studied sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree, and we are moving to the second property. Write the second property, exterior angles. Exterior angle property. Okay, so for that we have a triangle here. Consider this triangle, and D is marked as exterior angle of this triangle, and A and B, look at this figure carefully. A and B are the interior angle, two opposite interior angle in this triangle, and D is the exterior angle of this triangle, right? So the exterior angle property states that the exterior angle of a triangle equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles, right? The exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. Here the exterior angle is angle D and the interior angles are angle A and B. You can see that on figure now, A and B. So it states that D will be equal to the sum of A and B. In other words, we can say that the exterior angle of a triangle obtained by producing any of the sides of triangle is greater than either of its interior opposite angles. Okay, so it states that D is always greater than either A and B. Okay, D will be always greater than the angles A and B. The exterior angle will be always greater than either of its interior opposite angles. Okay, this is the theorem. Write the exterior angle property. Second property is exterior angle property, and draw the figure of this triangle and state the property to your notebook. Okay. So moving to the third property. Third property is median of a triangle. Third property is median of a triangle. Write the third property, median of a triangle, and draw the figure of a triangle ABC having from the vertex A to the center point of draw a line with a from vertex A to the center point of BC. To the center point of side BC, draw a straight line. Okay, that straight line AD is called the median of the triangle. In other words, we can say that the line from the vertex A to the midpoint of opposite side is called Median of the triangle is from the vertex of the triangle, from the vertex A to the center point of the base side BC is called the median of a triangle. Here the median of this triangle ABC is AD. So the next property that we are going to discuss is altitude of a triangle. Altitude of a triangle. For this triangle, altitude is the line joining the perpendicular, not a single line, it's a perpendicular line means it forms 90 degree with the baseline. Okay, which line is called perpendicular line? Perpendicular line is nothing but which creates an angle 90 degree with the base. Okay, so a perpendicular line from the vertex to the opposite side means if it starts from the vertex side, the uppermost side of triangle, then to the baseline, perpendicular line to the baseline is called altitude. As we don't confuse this altitude with the median. Median was connecting median was not a perpendicular. First property is median was not a perpendicular line, but in the case of altitude it is a perpendicular line, and median was starting from the vertex to the center point of baseline, to the midpoint of baseline. The line was to the midpoint of baseline. And in the case of altitude, not to the midpoint, but it will be the perpendicular line. It should not be to the midpoint of the baseline, but it should be a perpendicular line. Okay, so in this triangle we can see the pink line is connecting the uppermost vertex to the baseline, which makes an angle 90 degree here, which is called the altitude of this triangle. Okay. So in this chapter we have today's recorded class. We have been discussed about the properties the properties of triangles, right? So this will be your homework. Exercise 6.2 from your textbook is your homework. Two questions are there. In this first question is measures of three angles have been given. Okay, three angles is given. Which of these groups can form a triangle? Okay, which of these groups can form a triangle? So the first thing we have studied about, the first property we have studied about triangle was the sum of angles inside a triangle, right? The sum of angles inside a triangle. So we have studied the sum of angles inside a triangle will be always 180 degree. Right, we have studied that. So add these three given angles. If you get an answer 180 degree, if sum of these given three angles is 180 degree, then that angles can obviously form a triangle, right? If the answer is not 180 degree, in that case such angles cannot form a triangle. Okay, so this is the method to solve the first question. I hope the first question is clear. Just add all the things together. If it is the sum of the three given angles is 180 degree, and of course that can form a triangle. Whether you don't get 180 degree, then obviously that angles cannot form a triangle. Okay, and moving to the next question. Measure of two angles of each triangle have been given. Find the third angle and say if the triangle is acute, obtuse or right angle. So the question is very easy and very clear because two angles are given. And you know the sum of three angles is 180 degree. Okay, sum of three angles is 180 degree. So from the given two angles you can find out the third angle. How can you find out the third angle? First Find the sum of the given two angles. The first angle is 60 and 30. Find the sum of 60 and 30. It will be 90. And this 90 is subtracted from 180. 180 minus 90 is 90 degrees. So for the first question, the third angle is obtained as 90 degree. Okay, the third angle you get as 90 degree, and obviously if it is 90 degree, you know what type of triangle is that? It is right angle triangle. Okay, so I repeat, the first question, 60 and 30 are the two angles given, and from that add these two angles. 60 plus 30 is 90 degree. 60 plus 30 is obviously 90 degree. And what will be the third angle? Third angle will be 180 minus 90 equal to 90 degree. So you get the three angles of the given triangle as one is 60 degree, other one is 30 degree, and third angle is 90 degree. And if the one angle of a triangle is 90 degree, that triangle is called a right angle triangle. So this triangle is a right angle triangle. In such a manner, do all the problems. You have 6 questions to solve in the second pattern. Okay, so solve all this question. Next on the next class we can discuss the Pythagorean theorem we can discuss on the next class. Okay, study well, do the homework well, always complete your note and send me. Okay, thank you.